that land that is sitting there, that's a stolen land. I'll tell you why I think that land is a stolen land, guys. We cannot be fooled by these people who claims they bought this land from the government. But before I get to that...
As an Oranian, should I say Oranian or South African?
You're Iranian. We're Iranians. We're in South Africa. No.
He says South Africa, we are his neighbor. They are proudly Oranian. You can't even say that it's a South African. Why are we keeping such people in our country?
Take a white man who has received land as a consequence of inheritance. But we can trace from the arrival of Jan van Riebeeck that this land was acquired improperly by violence, conquest, theft.
Orania is not stolen the land that they are on. They bought the land from government.
Who sold them this land? Is the apartheid government. Is the government that stole our land. So if they bought it, they bought a stolen land. So therefore, it's still a stolen land. Therefore, we need that land back. The apartheid government that stole our land. The apartheid government that was distributing land to themselves. Now,
schools in Orania do not teach in English as the rest of South Africa, but rather Afrikaans.
We cannot allow such things like this. We need to move in there. We need to build squatter camps inside Orania. Guys, I don't even know, why are we not even banning this American product in our country? Canada is doing it as we speak. They're removing everything in the shelf.
The reason I was trending largely was because a lot of people are angry that I've officially joined AfriForum as a paying member. I joined AfriForum last week or the week before. I filled in the form.
You must think we're fools, right? You think you're still dealing with those fools of 30 years ago. We're well informed now, bro. We know how the devil works.
During apartheid, we suffered a lot. Our people suffered a lot. Some people were butchered because of sellouts. People like Bob Penwell. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time watching this video. You could be watching from South America, you could be watching from North America, you could be watching from Asia, you could be watching from Europe, you could be watching from Australia, you could be watching from Africa, the mother continent, you could be watching from the Caribbean, you could be watching from anywhere around the world. You could be the first time you bump into my face, it could be the first time you bump into my voice, it could be the first time you bump into my YouTube channel. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga, pray from South Africa, from Zanzibar for sure. You're probably asking yourself, what am I doing here? I'm here to defend my country. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. I'm here to talk about what's happening around the world, but most of all, I'm here to defend my country from those who are trying to disturb our inner peace, from those who are trying to defend my country, from those who think they can come and corrupt our country. But I'll be here. I'll be the first defense force to defend my country, guys. More than 77% of you guys are watching my content, but you have not subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting for, guys. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that every time I upload my videos, so that you can get my videos. So kindly, guys, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification, because I need your support. We're in the road to 10,000 subscribers, but I hope, hopefully by before the end of the month, I'll be in 10,000 subscribers. It has been very slow. I don't know what's happening, guys. So please, guys, hit that subscribe button, because I need your support. I need your support. So there's something that I want us to talk about, guys. It is this Orania that is here in this country of ours. Something that it should not be in this country, but this Orania, it is here in our country. We need to pay attention to that Orania, because let me tell you, that land that is sitting there, that's a stolen land. I'll tell you why I think that land is a stolen land, guys. We cannot be fooled by these people who claims they bought this land from the government. But before I get to that, guys, I just want to say thank you to my returning subscribers. I also want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I also want to say thank you to you who just subscribed right now, because without you guys, I am nothing, guys. You can also support this channel, guys. If you want to support this channel, guys, there's 5 ways that you can support this channel, guys. I'll leave my account somewhere there that you can support my channel if you want to support my channel, guys. But I'm gonna say this, guys. Don't use your last money to support my channel, but if you have that extra money, guys, please do so and help me. Actually, I'm about to buy my new laptop, but I still need some cash to buy my new laptop. So the money that you are contributing, all the views that you're making here, guys, all that money is gonna go towards to my laptop. So please, guys, support if you want to support. And don't forget, again, there's those $sign there with that thanks button. Hit that $sign with that thanks button, guys, so that you can donate to this, so they can grow. And that way you can support this channel, guys. There's that what do you call this? There is that join button. Hit that join that join button. Become a member. It's just less than less than $2 or less than 30 rand, guys. You can support this channel. The other way you can support this channel, guys. Watch the video from the beginning until to the end, guys. Don't skip any advert. That's how you're gonna contribute to my new laptop that I want to buy, guys. So, guys, yeah. But let's get back to this video. But maybe before I say anything, I wanna play you these clips, guys. I don't wanna say much because there's a couple of clips that I wanna play. I don't know if I want to play all of them, but I'll see how far is this video. But let me play you this first clip, guys. There's my fan on there, guys. Yeah, there's my fan on there, so I'm just gonna play that because it's a little bit hot in Yana, guys, and yeah, I want fresh air. Let me play this clip, guys.
What makes you feel so proud as an Oranian? Should I say Oranian or South African?
You're Iranian. We're Iranians. We're in South Africa. We not loose from South Africa. They are our neighbors. We pay taxes in South Africa, but we're proud Iranian.
Guys, I'm gonna stop it here. He says South Africa, we are his neighbor. They are proudly Oranian. He can't even say there is a South African. Why are we keeping such people in our country? Why are they using our resources in our country and we are keeping, and this way the land they're sitting on, this is stolen land. They're claiming they've bought this land from the government. And guess how much they bought this land? This land, what is being recorded is that they've bought this land for 1.5 million. Guess how big is that land? 8,000 hectares for 1.5 million. So they're playing us for a fool here. I understand they're claiming that was bought long time ago. Guess what? Who sold them this land? Is the apartheid government. Is the government that stole our land. So if they bought it, they bought a stolen land. So therefore, it's still a stolen land. Therefore, we need that land back. Because, you know, they're busy creating this since we bought it from the government as like they bought it from our government. No, they bought it from an apartheid government in 1990. The apartheid government that stole our land. The apartheid government that was distributing land to themselves. Now they're claiming that they bought this land. Guess who sold this land? Who sold this land to this man? The person who bought this land, it was a man called Boshoff or something like that. Boshoff, who was the son-in-law of the former South African Prime Minister, who was Hendrik Verwoerd. So the person who sold them this land was Hendrik Verwoerd. The son, he sold it to his son-in-law. So let us be honest. Did he sell the land to him, or they stole the land and he gave it to his son-in-law? Because these people, they've got a tendency, everything they stole from us, they've bought it. They did not buy anything. That land, our government must pay more attention and we must go get that land, because that land, they are sitting on a stolen land. They pretend as like this land they bought it from our government. They did not buy this land from our government. We want our land back. We should start there. We should start there. Maybe we might do them a favor. We leave them stay in that other portion where they build houses. But we're going to take the rest of the land. We're going to build our RDP, nice RDP houses there. That's what we must do. We must get inside and build our own community just next to them inside Orania. We might forgive you. We'll give you those houses that you built. I mean, the houses that you have built. But we must build the RDP houses inside there. Our people need land. We can't be played by fools, guys. We can't be played by fools. Anything that was sold under the government, we know all the land was stolen. Whatever land that the government had, the apartheid government had, it was all stolen land. It was not their land. So they can't come and tell us that they bought the land from the government. So that land, we want it back. Afroforum, this Orania, we're telling you that land, we are coming for it. Let's play the next clip. He does not even want to say he's a South African. He's saying South Africa, it is our neighbor. What the fuck is that? Let's continue and watch this clip. Guys. Listen to these people, what they're doing to this country. And we must allow things like this. Our president and our government, they need to start moving in there and take back our land, because that's the first land that we should take back and show them that we can take back our land.
Schools in Orania do not teach in English as the rest of South Africa, but rather Afrikaans.
Do you have a school in here?
We have two high schools, primary and secondary, and then we also have a college, tertiary training. We are dreaming to build our own Afrikaans university.
And you teach in Afrikaans?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Everything we do is Afrikaans.
We can't have schools that are just Afrikaners in this country. It cannot be allowed in 2025. We're still having racism in this country. We cannot allow such things like this. We need to move in there. We need to build squatter camps inside Orania. We are coming. We're telling you we are coming. The time is coming. The land that you stole, that you're claiming you bought, you did not buy that land. That land, Hendrik Verwoerd gave his son-in-law that land. A stolen land that was stolen from our people. That it is our land. It is not your land. We are coming for it. And we are not playing. This time we're not going to be playing. Guys, I don't even know, why are we not even banning this American product in our country? Canada is doing it as we speak. They're removing everything in the shelf. Canada is removing everything. What are we waiting for? They're removing everything. So we are calling for our government to start removing every American product in the shelf of our shops. Big retailers, ShopRite, Checkers, Woolworth, all of these shops must remove all American product. What Lay's, what Coca-Cola, what Pepsi, all of these things must be removed. All this restaurant that belongs to America, they must be closed down. They must be closed. We want to show them who we are. They must be closed down. We will lose jobs, but they must be closed down. They cannot make money out of this country. They're busy spreading propaganda nonsense with this AfriForum and these Orania people. We want our land back, and our land, we want it back. Let me play the next clip, this next clip, because one of these lawyers, this is one of our best lawyers that we have in this country. He explained how we want to even able to take back our land, because the land we want it back. We want to tell them we're not going to go take farmlands, guys. We're not in that stage. We're not taking farmlands. We are taking lands that belongs to us. We're taking lands that are not being used. Even that Orania, anything that is not being used, we are coming for it. We are telling you right now. Hate me as much as you want to hate me, but we are coming for that land. You continue to talk nonsense like this, we are coming for our land. Your racism, here in this country, you have no space for racism. The racism, take it back to your ancestral home. South Africa, it is not your ancestral home. You came here as tourists. You came here and you never left. You were not even coming here. You were passing by the way. You find that South Africa, it's a beautiful land. You never left our country. We're simply saying, we will take back everything that belongs. I want you to listen to this next clip, guys.
Take a white man who has received land as a consequence of inheritance. But we can trace from the arrival of Jan van Riebeeck that this land was acquired improperly by violence, conquest, theft, everything that is associated with colonialism. But they're not using the land, they're living in Germany. But around that area is a large community that is plainly landless and is in need of housing. In those instances, the bill would enable the state to acquire that land subject to nil compensation because it's not productively used, right? Or it has been abandoned. Someone is just not caring for it at all. Or take a different example where I would say market value is justified. Take the community of Polokwane. What has happened is the Australians have discovered titanium in that area, right? So they want to mine it, but they can't mine because there's a community living there. But it is a black community that is the subject of historical dispossession. The question is, do you pay them anything? And how do you calculate? So I would say if you want to remove them in order to make way for a mining activity, then you should pay them. Justice and equity will demand They have to pay the market value. So that's why it's absolutely important not to have a one-size-fits-all when it comes to compensation, but to have a scale that would ask the question, what does justice and equity require? So what the bill enables, what the Act, you've corrected me there, what the Act enables the judges to do is that they should take my Kolobeni example and pay market-based compensation, and then they should take my German property owner example and pay nil compensation, because that is what is required by justice and equity. So it's perfectly compatible with the Constitution, at least on that score.
We're going to take the land where the owners, they're not even in our country. Those who are sitting there in Germany, those who are still sitting there in Holland, those who are sitting wherever you are sitting, and leave our people to suffer. And land is not being used. We're starting there. Zero compensation. That's what we are calling for. We're going to take that land. We are not calling for farm land. We are taking the land that is not being used. Don't misquote me or come and lie and come and spread propaganda nonsense. I'm not saying we are going to take the farmlands. We are going to take, there's too much open land that is not being used. That one we want it, and zero compensation. That one we are not going to negotiate. You want us to negotiate things that we should have done in 1994. That land we should have taken it a long time ago, 1994. It is overdue, we want it. We want it, that is our land. And let me tell you something, guys. If there's something I've seen a couple of sellouts. Some of these YouTubers are sellouts. People like what Penwell, sellouts. Many of them are sellouts. I don't understand. Why would you be a sellout? When you have children, your children are going to suffer, Muren. You are busy, you think it will give you anything. Even Penwell, they cannot even give him a plot. Orania, he is a member. Penwell, he is a member of Afroforum. He can't even go stay at Orania. He has his friends that have bought him the cameras and all these things. You are a sellout, my guy. We know that Rob Hessoff bought you cameras. That's why all the people that you are bringing in your podcast, all racist people. I don't understand why you hate your own color so much. You want to, he says he's an Afrikaner because his mother she's an Afrikaner. My guy, you're a black man. Be happy that you're a black man. You're not white enough to fit there at Afroforum. They're using you to spread the propaganda nonsense. I hate sellouts with my whole heart. Black people be a sellout. You are a sellout, my guy. That's who you are. You are a sellout. Check all of his interviews that he's bringing. He's bringing that one also from Zimbabwe. Everybody that he brings in his podcast, people who hate South Africans. People who hate black South Africans. And I'm asking myself, you South African, you are subscribing to that type of nonsense. A sellout. He's not the only one. But to them talking about him, I've never spoken about him, but I've been watching him for a long time. But he's a sellout. Typical sellout. Say, I'm a proudly a member of Afroforum. They're just using you. Of course, they bought you cameras. We have heard it from Nonkule, the guy, what's his name again? Nota and his friend. Nonkululeko or something like that. Nonkululeko, yeah. That the cameras that you are using, the resources that you are using, sponsored by Rob Hessoff, your racist friend. Sellouts. We know it, even during apartheid time. Sellouts, they were too much. People like you who don't want to be black, be proud of yourself, my guy. Be proud. I'm sure he does not see himself as, and stop making children all over the country. And stop insulting women. Women expire, women expire. Yourself too, you expire, my guy. You expire yourself too. Stop calling women, they expire, they expire, they expire. Leave them to live their own life. You are a sellout. Rubbish. Let's continue, guys. There's one guy said I'm also disappointed. I don't want to lie to you. I'm disappointed by Gayton Mackenzie. Listen to him.
Orania that fascinates so many South Africans.
I think the Orania is a people like the unknown. People are curious about the unknown. And Orania is one of those unknowns. It's like prison. People are curious about jail.
You're talking to the right. I'm curious.
Yeah, and people are curious about Orania. Both are the unknown. You know, where people, and you know, Orania for me, there's so many parts of Orania that we don't know about. Well, let me give you 5 parts quickly. Number 1, Orania is not stolen the land that they are on. They bought the land from government.
I read on Wikipedia, and I don't know if it's true.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
I'm telling you fact here. I didn't come here for fairy tales.
Yeah. I read that they did steal the land, but I have no idea. I
They
just
didn't
saw
steal
that
the
online.
land.
Yeah.
The land was bought by the government, from the government.
Yeah.
I can even tell, I think they paid 1.2 million for it. I speak under correction. But I'm not speaking under correction when it
They
comes
stole
to
the land, man.
buying the land. Number 2, a fact about Orania. And people get emotional without looking at the facts.
Yeah.
Number 2, about Orania.
1,000 hectares.
Government
1.2 million.
had an out-of-court settlement with them. Government agreed with Orania that Orania can form their own municipality. An out-of-court settlement. Those are facts that people hear for the first time really hear. Number 3, do I believe that
Which
places like
government?
Orania should exist? No.
Apartheid government.
Number 4, do I believe that
So don't mislead our
Orania
people,
is
though.
racist? Of course. It's a racist enclave. No matter what they tell you that black people, that you have to identify with Africa. It's a nice way of telling you, like, blacks, fuck off.
Because I saw in an interview with one of their spokespersons or something, they were like, anyone can live here. But it's like, imagine being a black person or a colored person, like moving to Orania. You'd be so singled out. It would be just
No, you can't
horrific.
live there. You
No,
can't even move there.
No.
They just lack the conviction
Yeah.
to say we don't want black people here. They should, we only want white Afrikaners here, or whatever. They should have the courage of the conviction to say that. But those are the bad things. But there's also good things happening in Orania.
Yeah.
And that's what irritates a lot of black people. They don't want to hear bad things. Number 1, Orania's got their own currency. Orania's got their own bank. Orania's got
It irritates lots of
work
black
for
people.
everybody
Wow.
working in Orania. Orania has got what you call it. There's pride in working. They are working there.
Well, I guess they're all... The thing about Orania, I think, is everyone has kind of got the same goal. Everyone's
Yes.
chosen to be there.
To be honest, I think many of you who follows me, you will agree with me. Every time I watch Gayton Mackenzie's videos, he pushes me away. You know, I've always supported him. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to lie to you. Every time I watch him, I feel like he's supporting his friends. He's supporting what Rob Hessoff. He's supporting all this Afro Forum. Seeing him chilling with these people, still coming to this YouTube street saying they bought the land. Who did they bought it? And they were given permission that they can form that Orania. By who? By the apartheid government. What is apartheid government? People who stole our land. This is what I hear him saying. He does not agree that a place like Orania should stand. But listening to him, you should not even entertaining nonsense from that thing. That thing should not even be. You should not even mention it. There's something good. There's nothing good there. Let me tell you what he's saying is whatever he find something good there, that they've got their own banks. That's something good for Gayton Mackenzie. I don't want to lie to me. I'm disappointed with Gayton Mackenzie. I cannot sit here and rally for him. That's the honest truth. With whatever he's doing, it's not like I don't want to rally for him. But I cannot be a sellout. This for me is a sellout. For me, this is not what I stand for. I'm standing for my people. I'm standing for my colored people. I'm standing for my black people. I'm standing for my Indian people. I'm talking about South Africans. Even the white South Africans who said that they want to be part of this country. But I don't stand for the people who think that black people we should not be equal. Black people should not even have the land. People are supporting racism. I cannot sit here and support those type of people. I cannot. Because to be honest, he's getting too soft to these racist people. Getting Mackenzie, we know him as a strong, rough man. We don't need soft leaders. We don't need soft leaders because soft leaders that are being used. We want leaders who can stand in the ground, not leaders who are weak. What is good about Orania? Let us be honest. Getting Mackenzie still sees something good with Orania. There's nothing good in that nonsense. That place should not exist in this country. It's like going to a bank, go rob the bank, take all the money and take that money from the bank and go build something and create something nice wherever you're gonna create it. And somebody's gonna come and tell you that you have created something nice with a stolen money. There's nothing good can come out of stolen property, stolen money. It ends there. There's nothing. That Orania was stolen by Hendrik Verwoerd, who has given it to his son-in-law. That's why we're saying we want that land back. We cannot sit here and allow these people. I'm disappointed with getting Mackenzie, guys. I think I've said it many other times, but every time I watch his video, I get so discouraged to support him, to chant for him. How can I chant for this? Can you chant for this, what he's just said? Tell me, can you chant for this man? For me, it sounds like a sellout. You must stand your ground. I mean, and we're not saying don't be friend with your people. Be a friend with your people, but you must stand your ground. And we're not saying don't be friend with white people. That's not what we're calling for. We're saying stand your ground. When you see racism with the head and the tail, you must chop it off. Full stop. We're not going to sit here and buy faces. I'm not here to buy faces. I'm here for my people. And what is right? Because Orania, it's nonsense. Listen, I'm going to play the last clip. I wanted to play more clips, guys. I'm going to play this clip of this guy, of Penwell. Listen to him.
The reason I was trending largely was because a lot of people are angry that I've officially joined AfriForum as a paying member. I joined AfriForum last week or the week before. I filled in the forms. I've sent it through. The first debit order is going to run at the end of this month for 100 Rand. They give you options there. You can do 100, 150. You can do more, 100 Rand. In a 12-month period, that will come up to 1,200 Rand.
You must think we're fools, right? You think you're still dealing with those fools of 30 years ago. We're well informed now, bro. We know how the devil works. We know. You know, Dracula always has a sidekick. You know the sidekick with the one that eats the cockroaches? That's who you are. You're just the devil's sidekick. You are used to bring the innocents in. That's your job. Your job is to trick innocents closer to the devil's platform, right? And you know this is just part of the process. This is the process of you being an important person in the future. You see, because you're dealing with the secret society here, this is what you need to do in order to create your position. The same thing Gayton Mackenzie is doing. But now we see right through you, bruh. You're not doing this for potholes and other bullshit reasons you're coming up with, bro. Those are those some trinkets that they fucking tricked us with when they took this land and enslaved the people. They gave us little trinkets. So your trinkets is not going to fool anybody, bro. Enjoy being with the devil.
Totally agree with him. Well, Penwell, they want to be with the devils, with the people who destroyed our country, with the people who slaughtered our families. I'm sick and tired of seeing this especially these black people who seems like they speak perfect English. This one who looks like they're speaking perfect English. And we're not saying you should not speak your perfect English, but many of these people are sellouts. They're sellouts. I don't understand. I'm seeing a lot of YouTubers. Guys, comment below telling me who are those who are sellouts in our country so that we can deal with them, because we cannot sit and allow these sellouts destroy our country, because they're recruiting. They're busy now recruiting our people. Sellouts. We don't want sellouts in this country. During apartheid, we suffered a lot. Our people suffered a lot. Some people were butchered because of sellouts. People like Bob Penwell. It is time somebody address this man. He's busy. All of his interviews, If it's not those illegal foreigners in our country, he's busy interviewing them. And somebody comes to my channel and says, I must be like that one who's also a sellout. I'm not a sellout. You can't buy me. You can't buy me to sell out my people. I'll die for my people. Our parents died fighting for this country. Now I must become a sellout. Rubbish. That Orania must stop. We are coming for that land. We are coming there. If you're watching this video, sooner or later you'll see we are coming there to put squatter camps there. We're there to put RDP houses there. We're gonna come and chill with you there if you think you'll build racist communities in our country. This country will not have a racist community. We will shut down anything that look racist. And we're starting with that with that Orania. We are here and we are going nowhere. We're going to come and build that land that you stole. We want it back. That land that was given by Hendrik Verwoerd, we want our land back. Guys, I'll see you in my next video. Sharp. Hendrik Verwoerd, we want our land back. Wherever you are, you tell your people we are coming to take our land. We are not here to come and play around. Guys, I'll see you in my next video. Sharp.